Hello, welcome to SD Game Talks. Today we take you again to Africa, where we've got the African Nations Championship that is actually taking place in Kenya, Uganda, and in Tanzania. And this is so much amazing, and this is of so much fun in Africa. This is so dramatic, and then we're going to take you through the group stage where it was a very dramatic one, but at the end we've got here the quarterfinals qualifiers here, and it was very dramatic, this competition, where you're gonna get Kenya playing against Madagascar, Tanzania playing against Morocco, and Uganda with Senegal. And remember that Senegal as well is not an easy team to face Uganda, and you've got here Sudan playing against Algeria. So let's take a quick look at the group stage, how it happened right there, where you've got here Kenya. And remember that Kenya is his first time appearing in this competition, and he's doing so much good work here in this competition. He didn't only qualify to the quarterfinals, but he was sitting top of the table above Morocco, who's 2 times winner of this competition, and DR Congo left the stage with 2 trophies as well in this competition. So actually nobody knew how Kenya survived in this group, because Morocco and DR Congo were the most strongest group in here, and of course Angola as well has participated several times in this competition. So nobody knew that Kenya, coming in this competition like a new baby, is going to survive these top 3 countries. But however, it was a shocking news. Thanks to the supporters and fans of Kenya, I saw them turning out in their numbers. Now they push Kenya to the first position in the group stage. Let's talk about the Harambee Stars again. See, it's the first time, 0 trophies, and the ranking is 111. I'm sure it's going to adjust from this one. The coach Benny McCarthy has actually done a very good job with these beautiful players right here. Pushing them to this level is something so interesting, just like your country, attaining something for the first time, and they are giving you this much energy, this much confidence, this much trust, and everything. You find these boys here actually really doing wonders for the Harambee Stars in Kenya right there. So beautiful watch, beautiful picture to watch. Amongst the guys can find a lot of young people right here actually putting in their best to make sure this trophy comes home. Imagine Kenya is going to win this trophy on their first time coming there. It's going to be something so amazing. It's a very interesting tournament happening right now in Africa, and they are true to Kenyans are true to the quarterfinals right here. Let's take a look at Morocco as well, where the Atlas Lion also qualified to the quarterfinals in this by the 2nd position in the table. They've got 2 titles here, and of course the best finish was the champions, and the ranking is 12. Tariq is actually really doing a great job here with the Moroccans. I mean, this is one of the strongest teams in this competition. They have won this 2 times, and they have won it back to back. That is, they have won it 2 times consecutively, and it's actually one of the most strongest teams right here. So actually Morocco are through to the quarterfinals as well. You can find very young, talented, experienced players here in the Moroccan team, proving and giving in their best in the pitch right here. And let's take a look at the Group B to see what is happening in the Group B as well. You can find something again significant, something as well so much crazy. You find here Tanzania with 10 points, as well as Kenya as well was with 10 points. And then you're going to find Madagascar sitting in the 2nd position with 7 points. So actually 2 teams from here qualified, that is Madagascar and Tanzania. Mauritania did a very good job having 7 points as well, but didn't go through because of goal differences. Burkina Faso had to go back home because he got just 3 points, and the last person here was Central African Republic. And Tanzania as well, taking part in this competition is so much good that all the hosts, Kenya is a host, Tanzania is a host, and they are not backing down in terms of performance, taking to their home advantage, everything. They are doing absolutely a very great job amongst themselves. And you find here the young Tanzanians that is being managed by Morocco Suleiman, that is their coach. And so this is actually their 3rd time in this competition. They have never won it before, but this time the way they play, the energy they are bringing to the pitch, seems like they actually really do wanna go home with something this year. So the Taifa Stars, you can find them here. They have been through to the quarterfinals. You find a lot of beautiful players here and young guys proving in and giving all energy to bring Tanzania to the top level in this competition. Now we go here with Madagascar, who is actually the second position in Group B, and this is his second time. Madagascar, actually he's doing a very great job. The way he plays, the way he qualifies to here was something. You can see the determination in them that they really do want to do something. So this is the second team in Group B after Tanzania, and their ranking was 115, and of course the best performance they've been was in 2022, where they became third place right here. And so Madagascar has qualified to the quarter-finals, which they're going to be playing today and tomorrow. See each picture here, you're going to find very young, beautiful, talented players. And of course, in their last videos, we talked about some players to take note of, they are really doing a great job in this pitch right here. So we move over to Group C, which is almost second to the last group, and this is the most dramatic group that took place right here. Uganda had a very great game with South Africa that almost turned down the entire series, because everyone turned up to watch that game between Uganda and South Africa. Trust me, it was so dramatic. But let's take a quick breakdown of the table. You got here Uganda on the first position, Algeria second, South Africa third. South Africa was supposed to kick out Uganda, but the game was so dramatic. In 90 minutes, so many things changed because the Ugandan stars, the Ugandan cranes, didn't want to give up in anything. Of course, they turned up and did a lot of great jobs. So the last person here is Niger, who went home with 2 points, and we're gonna take a quick look. The Ugandan cranes, actually this is their 6th times appearing in this competition, and the last appearance was in Algeria. They have never won this trophy yet, but they are also, remember that they are also the hosts, and they are also in the first position. So actually all the host countries are actually sitting on the first position of this tournament. That should show you that they are actually really making use of their home advantage by coming here. Look at this beautiful stars from Uganda right here. They have come to show to the world that they have a lot to show. They do not only have Matoke that people know, but of course Uganda is here as well to show to us that they got a lot of great talent. And I love one thing about them: their fighting spirit is absolutely enormous. Like, if you saw the last game against South Africa, they were almost losing this game. 90 minutes, they stand up and then make things happen for the Ugandan. It was such a dramatic competition here in this tournament between South Africa and Uganda. You've got the two coaches here, the Mole and Fred Muhamuza, actually really taking these guys so much far. So of course you're gonna get, this is actually the last 3-3 draw with Uganda. South Africa only needed a win, but Uganda needed just a draw to qualify. But South Africa was actually beating them, and the game was so dramatic that at the end of the 90 minutes, they got 2 penalties, and these guys were so courageous to convert it. It was such a good game to watch. Nobody couldn't want to miss this game last Saturday. So of course, Uganda are through to the quarter-finals with these young, talented stars right here. So young. You see, this guy was one of the players that we were supposed to take note of. This guy. They're actually really doing a great job. So kudos to Uganda. Now we move over Group C as well. Algeria, who was sitting in the second position, the La Finesse, and they have been here 3 times. The last appearance was in 2022, and the best performance was the finalists. So they actually got to the finals, but they've never won this trophy. They were in the finals in the previous one where they lost. And so these are the beautiful Algerian superstars. They are taking them right up to this quarterfinal. So let's take a quick breakdown of. So these young guys right here are going to be those that are going to be, guiding Algeria throughout this competition. Now let's move over to the last group. That was Group D, a group that was full of drama as well. Group D, where you've got here Sudan, Senegal, Nigeria, Congo actually going home with 2 points, and Nigeria was actually having 0 points before beating Congo right here, and so they are 3 points, but sorry for that, couldn't make Nigeria to go through in this competition. So surely they're going to try next time again. So here you've got Sudan qualifying with 5 points, and Senegal qualifying as well with 5 points. And remember that Senegal is also a very strong team right here in this Group C. So let's take a quick look at the fact fives of the Sudanese group. They call themselves the Falcons, whom have appeared in this competition 4 times, but don't have any trophy. That means, I think, always leave this competition in the group stage, and it's so shocking this year that they actually left first position in the group stage, where there is Senegal and there's Nigeria, who are actually kind of stronger countries or teams to play in this competition. So we've got Sudan right here, who is topping the league, and of course Sudan is through to the quarterfinal. One good thing about Sudan is they were not, their country league was halted because of maybe crisis happening there, so they were not playing the country league games. But however, they just opened this competition for them like 2 months ago to train themselves to come for this tournament, and they are doing this much better, which means of course the coach is actually really doing well to blend these players, and the players as well are really giving in all the energy to make sure that they go as far as possible. So now we see Senegal, who is also one of the strongest competitor right here, the Lions of Taranka, who have appeared here 4 times and have been, of course, having the title. They have one title, which was won in 2022, hosted by Algeria, and so they are being ranked number 90. So the Lions of Taranga are also very some country to take note here, because they are so scary as well. So these are the young boys that we are going to be watching them perform in the quarterfinals starting today and tomorrow. This is what we are bringing to you all from Africa, the African Championship. We're going to be bringing to you the quarterfinals breakdown, and of course taking you right to the semi and the finals. So just stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, follow us for more football breakdowns in Africa, in Europe, and of course all around the world. We bring to you very good football updates and analysis. See you in our next video.